Lady Anna and King Rocco presents Heart to Heart, a spicy, sizzling extravaganza where, before launching into your emotions, consider asking your partner if it's a good time to discuss how you feel. Talking about your feelings builds trust and intimacy. Exploring your emotions will help you unravel the complexity of what you are feeling and can be done with heartfelt chats with your partner.
So, listeners, take this opportunity and join us every other Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time,
For Heart to Heart with Lady Anna
and King Rocco HD on UVC Radio, the sound that binds us together.
Honey, we fall in love by chance and stay in love by choice.
In your eyes lies the beauty of the night. Our love grows great when our souls intertwine.
I am Lady Anna,
And I am King Rocco HD
where it takes two.
to tango. Oh, yes, indeed. Welcome back. Welcome back. Our wonderful listeners right across the globe. Welcome to Heart to Heart Radio that binds us together. I'm King Rocco HD, and I have the beautiful, where's she at? Good
Good evening,
evening to you.
listeners. Yes, hi, good evening to you, King Rocco. How are you doing today? Hello, listeners.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Okay, I know our listeners were listening on to Throwback Thursdays. I know it's nice to be here with you on a Heart to Heart. So, Rocco,
Almost
how has your day
definitely,
been?
it's as I always say, it's a pleasure definitely being in studio, when we're working along together and stuff like that. So, yeah, want to say good morning and good evening to all our listeners because we got a few listeners locked in right now. Africa, New York, Miami, Texas,
Mhm.
Trinidad, Canada, St. Lucia, Jamaica, right across the globe, UK as well too. So we want to say good evening or good morning, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods.
Most definitely, listeners, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you with us today. And King Rocco, tell us what's been happening at your neck of the woods. Anything interesting to share with us today?
Well, I mean, well, it's a lot of interesting stuff. Sometimes just too numerous to mention, But one of the interesting thing, I mean, especially the building up for this program, I think is really amazing. Um, we've been just doing a lot of work, behind the scene and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's about school time right now. A lot of kids out. There's kids out at school, and you got a lot of stuff doing and whatnot. And yeah, just work, man. And apart from the temperature that doesn't sit too well with me. Oh my
Right.
gosh, it is what? Is the fall right now? We don't even have the fall season. Like we used to many years ago we used to have. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's supposed to be the fall, but oh gosh, it's quite humid, believe you me. Quite humid. But giving thanks nevertheless, What's up with you, man?
Well, actually, we also have been experiencing those very warm temperatures. It is quite humid, lots of air conditioning happening here at this time. Do you know that air condition units have actually been sold out at some of the stores here in Trinidad and Tobago during this season? The past 2 weeks, it has been extremely hot, but the temperatures are beginning to be a little cooler than last week, but still, nonetheless, we are
Yeah, some
staying
some days are quite
hydrated.
Some days are quite hot more than some. Yes,
Mhm.
you go to some place you can't find air conditioning, you can't even find a fan. You can't really even get a fan as much, you know?
That is also true. But on the other scene here in Trinidad and Tobago, we are preparing for Budget Day on Monday, 2nd October 2023. So that's what the citizens here are
Definitely
looking
wish
forward
the people
to.
of Trinidad and Tobago well. But you know what? With all of the heat and everything that we've been experiencing, I'm sure tonight's topic is quite hard, isn't it?
Do you want to introduce tonight's topic?
Ah, you know what they say, ladies? They say, ladies and gentlemen. Know what they say? Oh, I know. Listen, with pleasure. I definitely can do that with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? The topic tonight, listeners. We definitely need to use this disclaimer first of all, no kids allowed. You know what I'm saying? 9, 10, 15, 16, 17 years old. No, over 18 right now, because this topic tonight is mature content and it's quite sizzling, quite spicy. I'm sure a lot of you possibly waiting like, oh my God, stop leaving me in suspense. Just get on with the topic and let us really hear what's going on. For some people with this topic, it's quite controversial. I want to say controversial. Some people like there's some really spicy stuff. And some people, when the partner not telling them some spicy stuff, then tend to, get upset, or sometimes the relationship just start falling by the wayside because, both party just don't really say certain spicy things towards each other. But you know what? The topic is tonight, people, pillow talk.
Definitely. And listeners, you all know Rocco is not going to spare anything. He's going to let you have it raw as it comes. So let's get into it tonight because it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. And we're going to jump straight into it right now. And Rocco, do you often say the things, and ladies as well? So we're going to look at the ladies here a little bit. Do you often say the things that men want to hear in bed? Maybe you have tried, ladies, to talk dirty to your man, but are you using the right words? And you know something, ladies, we can say anything we like in bed, but it will not make any impact unless we say the specific things men like to hear. And I know Rocco is definitely going to agree with us there. And a woman who knows the exact things to say in bed is just totally irresistible to her man. If you want your guy, ladies, to become physically and emotionally addicted to you, all you have to do is learn to talk dirty and make love to his mind. Intimate communication is really powerful because a man's number one erogenous zone is not in his pants, it is in his head. Men live in a state of perpetual fantasy where they often dream of meeting a woman who understands their hot buttons and knows how to push them. So, if you never tried talking dirty to your guy, you can definitely start it tonight, ladies, maybe during this program or after. But you have to avoid saying something that will just make you sound a little bit weird and push him away completely. When it comes to intimacy, the key to making a man addicted to you is to improve your bedroom skills by understanding exactly what they want in bed. So, ladies, we're going to look at, when we use compliments, which they like to hear in bed, it can be beneficial to your relationship in so many ways. It creates anticipation. It awakens the intimate senses. It builds arousal before intercourse. It boosts your libido. It creates intimacy between lovers. It also helps couples learn about each other's emotional needs. It will make him worship you and become addicted to you. So, ladies, excuse me, we are just going to look at some things which men like to hear in bed. And I am sure Rocco want to join in before we get into the tips.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's quite interesting you saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because in order to keep a relationship spicy and stuff like that, yeah, the flowers, yeah, going to the restaurant, stuff like that, all that's really good, you know what I'm saying? But um one of the problems you see sometimes you see have a big lack in relationship because um sometimes that brother or sometimes maybe that sister just don't know literally to say the things that a man want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, a guy may want to hear um make love to me and them kind of stuff like that. But listen, some would disagree with me and say, maybe I'm just being a little raw or something like that. But I don't think it's about being raw. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's a traditional way. People used to use, oh, okay, baby, come make love to me and stuff like that. No, dude, don't really sing that again, man. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 nobody really use those kind of words again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people get downright and dirty. But before I even continue, you continue to say what you said, I'm gonna get to it.
Okay, listen. So, ladies, these are some of the things that men want to hear in bed. And you will let us know, guys, if these things trigger your hot buttons, as they say. So, we're going to look at the first point. Men like hearing naughty words in bed. And the number one thing talking dirty does is to turn him on. It makes him anticipate for intimacy and it automatically puts him in the mood when we say the things they like to hear. And maybe before having intercourse, you will save yourself some minutes of a foreplay. You won't need to spend so much time trying to arouse him because the romantic words we use are already making him so hot for you that he can just hardly wait to get his hands on your beautiful body. So we got to say the words they want to hear. We're going to look at another point. So ladies, you let us know if you agree. 919-408-7455. Guys, you also let us know as well if what we're saying makes sense, or let us know what you like to hear as well, because it is going to vary from one guy to another guy. It also encourages him to do more. Do you know? So we're going to look at a similar situation here. Do you know how encouraged employees get when they receive a word of praise or encouragement from their boss? That's exactly how pillow talk works on men. So secret there, ladies. It encourages your partner to do more in the romance department. It motivates them to please you beyond your wildest expectation. When you tell him that you love it when he goes down on you, he will do it again and again because he knows how much you like it. So we're going to look at another point. Show your partner what you like in bed, ladies. Most couples do not even know what their partner likes in bed. They just make love because it's probably just a biological need. You need to know what men like, and your partner needs to know what you like. You can both achieve this by communicating intimately with each other. Save yourself years of exploring your bodies and know what you really like by using naughty phrases whenever you can. If you enjoy nice foot rubs, say it. If you like your hair being dragged during lovemaking, you tell your guy that, ladies. Intimate communication, and this is the key word here. You see, this communication, Rocco always speaks about communication. So when you are together with your partner, you let him know what you like, and likewise, he will let you know what he likes. It doesn't come automatically. You have to talk to each other, communicate. And this is what I like. You let each other know what you like. And intimate communication will definitely show your partner what you like. So you wouldn't be second guessing. And Rocco, I know you may have something to say here on this one. With that communication, that is definitely up your alley. Let your partner know
yes.
what you like, what you want.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely. Communication definitely is a big thing in this one here because again, at the same token as I did say earlier on, it's all about, letting each other know what one needs or what one like and stuff like that. Because one of the things you just can't do, right? You just can't just be there and just thinking like, you know what, okay, maybe this person maybe like to hear this, or maybe this. Yeah, we all can assume things, but without asking a question, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to get anywhere because sometimes we may think like, okay, maybe we're doing a good job, but really and truly we ain't doing nothing but shit.
Exactly. Exactly. So it is important to let your partner know, I like this, I don't like that. You're touching me too hard there. Touch me here instead. Rub it gently. That kind of thing, So talk to each
Well, I hear a
other.
lot of women complain something for the man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially some of the men. I mean, some of them, you know, the fingers and not maybe not the nails are so ridiculous. Number one, they have those big hard stuff in their hands and stuff like that, and it's like some of them they're doing what they're doing, but they have no clue
Yeah.
in what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for the partner just so frustrated. It's like shit, man. Gosh, for some female, from what I've heard, and stuff like that, some female just felt like, you know what, just get on with it. You know what you call a faking thing? Like just get on with it, man.
Yeah.
Just let the
Yeah.
guy believe, like, man, like he's all that so good, and whatever he's doing, you're touching her the right way, and this kind of stuff like that. But deep in her heart, she's so dissatisfied.
So then it's like he's bringing pain instead of pleasure.
Yeah, most definitely. Absolutely. There's nothing pleasure about that because, I mean, one of the things we talk about communication, yeah?
Yeah.
Communication is one. Verbal communication is one. But the next thing that a lot of us sometimes, especially men, some of us that we don't really look to see. We don't look at body language. Some of us, right? Some men don't look at body language because, I mean, okay, maybe perhaps your partner is not a big communicator, but yeah, you may say certain things and certain things will, trigger a reaction from her, whether verbally. But I mean, if you're doing everything that you do, thinking you're trying to please her and stuff like that, and um she's not responding verbally, number one, and number two, when you're doing what you're doing, you see she's grinching and her body just not really relax and stuff like that. But man, you should know you're doing something goddamn thing wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is whereby you should come in right now and ask a question. Hey, baby, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Am I hurting you? Am I doing something right? You know, yeah, yeah.
And
Looking for the body language is very, very important. Very
another thing,
women don't
Rocco,
know how to talk.
as you spoke about the body language, sometimes you must be very observant to your partner. If you are doing something and you find that he or she, well, she is cringing or pulling away, moving away, look at the facial expression when you do something. Is it bringing pain? Is it bringing pleasure? Look at her expression and what is her body's reaction? And that is so important because some men are very oblivious to that fact. They just ignore those things. They just think about themselves and they are getting all the pleasures and they're not really thinking about satisfying their partner.
Well,
And that
and you're
is
right, and
so
you're right
very
about that.
important.
Some men just want to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? You talk about foreplay and stuff like that. Not everybody like to do that. I'm not here to bash anybody, but you know what I'm saying? It's the fact and it's the reality. You know what I'm saying? Some dude is like, you know what? I mean, they go to the lady, whether the wife, the girlfriend, the lover, or whoever it is. It's like, you know what? Let's get cracking. And it's like automatically she should believe that. It's automatically she should know exactly what you need. Yeah. But really and truly, sometimes it's not really everything. It always have to be about sex. Sometimes she just want to just rock with you, man. She just want to cuddle. She just want to talk. She just want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as men, you know, as I said, men, we're the lion. We're like hunters and stuff like that. For men, automatically, you know, it's like the girl want to come and rock with you and stuff like that, automatically in your head, like, man, maybe she wants something right now. You know what? It's about dinner time right now. I'm gonna get me some good shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But no, guys, this is one of the things you got to look out for. Look out for the body language because let me show you something right now. You see, if your lady really wants something and stuff like that, I mean, she trying to holler at you, man. Let me tell you something. You know, so when a woman desperate, she's desperate no matter what. Man, you could be goddamn sleeping. She might take your drawers off and screw you in sleep. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look out for those signs, man.
And listeners, just reminding you to stay tuned to the end of this program. We have 3 positions to give to you. Explain it step by step. That brings immense pleasure to the ladies. And I know that you don't want to miss that out. So stay tuned at the end of this program for those 3 positions.
All right. You know what? First of all, let me tell our listeners how they can get in contact with us. Y'all would like to get in contact, y'all can definitely hit us up on 919-408-7455 or 646-443-6970. That's 919-408-7455 or 646-443-6970. You guys can definitely send us a message on WhatsApp. Also send us a DM on Instagram. Follow us, UVC.radio. All right.
Okay, so we are moving on. It also improves your love life. An active love life leads to a happy, healthy, and fulfilling relationship. When you start using words men like to hear in bed, to turn your partner on, ladies, to encourage him to do more and to show him what you like, your relationship will become super fantastic. Your relationship will become closer and definitely stronger because you have a satisfying love life. There will not be unnecessary couple fights because you are completely open to one another just by saying some things men want to hear while in bed. You can instantly take your relationship to the next level. It is so truly amazing to have intimate conversations with your guy. So again, we're giving tips what guys like to hear in bed. Ladies, it makes your guy happy. Men are always concerned when they do not know what their women or their girlfriends want. They are even more frustrated when they cannot satisfy you ladies. Their ego is crushed, and you know when a man's ego is crushed, what happens? When they cannot give their girlfriends or their wives immense pleasure. But when you open up to your guy and start telling him how he can please you, he will know exactly what you want, and he will be very happy because he can finally give you what you want and not what he thinks you want. The day he genuinely satisfies you will be the best day of his life. When you are satisfied, ladies, your guy will be satisfied too. So let us look at some examples of some of the things that guys like to hear in bed. What kind of words do men want to hear? And how can we as ladies use them to produce a powerful impact on our guy? The key to successful communication is to do it with honesty and confidence. Lovers enjoy using naughty and romantic words as a way of expressing their passionate desires in the heat of the moment. With intimate communication, we learn about our partner's desires as well as stimulate and heighten our intimate senses. We gain knowledge about our partner's pleasure, their insecurities, their sensitivity. Intimate communication isn't just about saying words. It is about the sounds you make, ladies, the tone of your voice, and the confidence you radiate. You must be authentic and confident when you talk to your spouse or boyfriend. The way you say it can be more powerful than what you say. So ladies, the way we say it can be more powerful than what we say. So let us look at some of the things men want to say. Rocco, you want to say anything? Any comments before we jump into it? All right.
Yeah.
I guess not. Okay. You
Yeah,
want to
go on.
ahead? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
get
yeah.
your pens and paper ready.
Yeah,
So
I'm ready.
let us look.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let us
All right, I'm
look.
gonna respond.
Okay,
All
go
right, go
ahead,
on.
Joe.
I'll respond to you after.
Okay then. So some of the things that guys like to hear. I love it when you nibble my earlobe with your teeth. So that's the first thing men like to hear us say, ladies. I love it when you nibble my earlobe with your teeth. So these are the things that men like to hear from us ladies. Secondly, they like to hear us say, when you lick my belly button, it makes me shiver with a desire. Number 3, seeing you naked from a shower makes me so aroused. Number 4, I love it when you enter me from behind. Point number 5, when you grab my hair during lovemaking, it makes me just go crazy. 6, foot rubs make me so damn wet. 7, What would you prefer first? My tongue or my fingers? So we're looking at point number 9. I love kissing you slowly and deeply. Another point, you look so hot right now. I just can't wait to have you. Another point, the sounds of your pleasure just drive me crazy. It feels so nice to be in your arms. Your lips taste so good tonight. I love it when you use your tongue like that. It feels amazing when you use the tip of your tongue on my nipples. Making love to you is the best thing ever. I really like it when you go down on me. You smell so good. I could eat you up right now. I love it when you lick the soft spot behind my ears. I want you so badly right now. So those are some of the things that men like to hear, and those things just turn them on even more. There are lots of others, but that is just, a sample of some of the things. And I know it can be maybe a little bit more erotic, naughty, depending on the couples, the individual. You just say what comes to your mind, because you have to know
Absolutely.
your partner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is not like standard set in concrete. You just work around it. It would vary from couples, one couple to
Yeah.
another couple, individuals, person to person.
That's quite interesting, isn't it?
Definitely, yes.
Boy. Oh, it's quite a few tips to tell people. Yeah, interested what you say, there, the tip of the tongue, by we call it what is sucking the breast, or kissing the breast, or licking it, the nipples rather. This definitely is something that is something, well, I would say some women, yeah, some women definitely, some women really do love that. And I think especially for a guy, when a guy does such thing, and then the woman use those words and stuff like that, like the way how you're making them feel by kissing the nipples and sucking the nipples and stuff like that, it's a bomb.
Mhm.
That shit is high, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good. It's really,
Yeah,
really good.
definitely. So listeners, feel free to send us your comments if you agree with them, or you have your own comments as well. Nothing wrong with that. As we said, it would vary from person to person. And we hope that you now understand how to use naughty words to increase intimacy and improve your relationship. Because you know what, Rocco? Words have the power to arouse your imagination, make you cry out with desire, or even
Most
enable
definitely.
you exactly to reach your climax during love making. And so do not ever underestimate the power of your voice. Your voice is a powerful tool for releasing desires and giving immense pleasure. Use your sweet voice, ladies, to tell your guy all those naughty things that they like to
Just
hear
don't lay it on
during
them. Just don't lay it on them like a dead horse.
Exactly. Or some people
Hey,
say like a
no, man,
log.
for real, for real. A lot of reading and stuff like that. A lot of dudes talk about sometimes. It's like, man, that girl just don't show no form of emotion. It's like, she's just going through the motion. You
No
know what I'm saying?
encouragement.
Yeah, no encouragement. Man, listen to me right now, man.
Uh-huh.
I had a lot of situation with brothers, you know what I'm saying? Whiles. I mean, why is it rocking the boat and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like the action of the partner, it's just a big turn off. All of a sudden, they just roll over. And you know what? They just can't do anything again. It just turn off because
Mhm.
of the reaction. They just feel like,
Yeah.
what am I really doing, man? Shit. No emotion, nothing at all, man. Yeah.
Mhm,
Just like a dead
mhm.
horse, man.
And this is where, as well, you can't be shy because shy people
Let's take a
always
break in a
lose
minute.
out in love.
Mhm.
Okay? And you really have to talk, express your feelings, your desires, and let your partner know. Because if you don't do that, no, don't look out for a good love life at all, at all, at all.
Yeah, you're giving it good. Say that you're giving it good, baby.
Exactly.
Whack it, baby. Hey, people, y'all know me already, right? I say it as it is. Yes, yes, but that is absolutely true what you're saying.
Okay, so we will be paying some bills, and when we return, we are going to flip the coin and look at what the ladies would like to hear. So you can take it away.
All right, don't say anything just now. Up here, the recording. Yes, indeed. You're listening to Heart to Heart and UVC Radio. Sound that binds us together. I'm King Rocco AG, and I got Lady Anna, my co-host, in Studio 2 with me. I want to say a special good night to you, Sir Wise Willie, and all of our listeners. We know for a lot of people, this is quite sensitive. Not too many of you really want to comment, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's reality, and that's a part of our lives, and it's a mature subject rather. So please keep it away, and please let's participate, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to be shy about. So if you guys want to reach out to us on 646-443-6970 or 919-408-7455. We're gonna go up and down, left and right, in and out, side to side. I wanna freak with you, baby.
I love the taste of whipped cream.
Hey, you so kind, boy. You know, sing a little lady and King Rocco on UBC radio. See ya? Leave me alone and turn up the radio.
Come on, let me take a sip. So come what you cherish most. 'Cause when I brag, I like to brag most.
Good evening to you, Sir Wise Willie, down there in Kingston, Jamaica. Locked in New York City. We got quite a few listeners. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's talk right now. All our listeners down there in Trinidad and Tobago, Houston, Texas. Good evening to you.
Sexual healing, baby, is good for me. Sexual.
Good evening to you, Eileen, down there in Trinidad and Tobago. We got Sat as well. To everybody listening, yeah?
Teardrops are falling, and my emotional
Need some sexual healing.
leaving me.
This is sex is therapy for the soul and the body and the mind.
Get on the telephone and call you up, baby, and honey, I know you
If you want to lose some weight, just have sex and more sex. Sex and sex.
give to me will free me.
up on UBC radio. Yeah, leave me alone and turn up the
And it's so
radio.
good to meet my baby.
Just can't fight these feelings. Heart and UVC Radio, the sound that binds us together. I'm King AG, and I get my co-host in the studio with me. She is ready to go. Once again, people, you guys can definitely reach out to us on 646-443-6970 if you have any question or you would like to leave a comment. All right, on 919-408-7455.
She do it right.
All right, go on, Anna.
Okay, welcome back, listeners. This is Heart to Heart, and good evening going out to Debbie all the way out there in Moruga. Glad to have you with us this evening, Debbie. And King Rocco, before we went to the commercial, we were speaking about the naughty, mischievous, good, great things men like to hear that women can say to push their hot buttons. So we're going to turn the coin around, flip it around a little bit, and what to say to a woman while you are in bed with her. So men, we're going to give you all some tips tonight. You know, we're not only going to do it one way, right? We have to share
Definitely
it
not.
around. Yes. And you know something, listeners, Rocco, in many cases, even more important about what to say to her, to get her into your bed. Now, women, men, as you know, you kind of like have to come, you just can't come at us just like that, as Rocco was saying a while ago. So there, you know, maybe certain things that you have to do, you have to play it nice, and it's about a lot more than just dirty talk. What to say to a woman during, you know, intimacy can break the mood, and in a worst case scenario, it can maybe even end the relationship. But my dear listeners, guys, don't sweat it. We have you covered tonight. So let us look at some points that women would like you to say to her. Now, again, this is not cast in stone. You can vary it according to your lady, your girl. You have to know your person. I love you for the woman who needs a commitment. And you know, women, we like to hear, I love you, because we just like a guy who is committed to us. Secondly, I love just being with you. I love being intimate with you. Ladies, we just love to hear that. Guys, we just love to hear these kinds of things. You are so hot. And who doesn't love the ego boost? Just like the guys, we ladies too, we like to get our egos boosted. Another point, close your eyes. Whatever is going to happen next will be definitely sexy as hell. So, element of surprise. Think, guys, yeah? Another point, I can't believe I am this lucky. Sometimes these sweet, earnest declaration, guys, are the best. And we ladies just love to hear these things. And as they say, it must be genuine and from the heart. Let me do all the work. And oh my, yes, please, who wouldn't mind that? We just lay back and receive. And guys, believe it or not, you may not or will not have to do all the work. Huh? You will get reciprocated in return. Another point, can I go down on you? So guys, literally, you do not need to ask us if we want oral sex, because we do. Another point, you drive me crazy. Another point. Short, sweet, guys. You hearing what we like? Another point. You feel so amazing. Another point. Being inside you feels like being home. 11. Your
We like
stomach
to walk out of
is
heaven.
so okay, yeah. And the ladies, if a guy tells you your stomach is so flat, clearly he wants something. Another point. It's okay. You can just sleep. Because you know what, guys? Let's be real. Sex is great, but sleeping is amazing. Another point. You are so tight. And who doesn't like to hear that? Yeah? Okay. So, any comments, Rocco? Anything you want to share?
Well, yeah, definitely, man. I believe, telling your partner how she's looking and stuff like that is very, very important,
Or she's smelling.
touching, kissing, I mean, holding her tight and stuff like that. That is very important. Let her feel wanted, like, let her feel like she belongs to someone. That is
To
that is
you.
very important.
To you. Yeah.
You know, kissing on the navel, going down on your lady, all those kind of stuff. You talk about what do you call that? The whole real thing.
Mhm.
It's good. A lot of men, some of us we kind of like shy away, like feel like if we're gonna do some stuff like that, it's like um it's something crazy or like some bad thing gonna happen to us. But man, it's some bullshit, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. If you want to keep your lady rocking, you know what I'm saying? Do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, um, we talk about early on as well too, about using your fingers as well. It's good. I mean, why you can't play with your lady? You know what I'm saying? Why you can't play with her? You know what I'm saying? Touching her and stuff like that. I mean the nipples and I mean, I don't really want to get
Stroking
too
her
raw because
hair.
can get really raw and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? In special places, you know what I'm saying? You play with her, man. Say, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Your body look good. Maybe your booty look right. You know what I'm saying? Your tits look right. You know what I'm saying? You got beautiful candy lips. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you use words like this. You know what I'm saying? Baby, when I kiss you, you know what I'm saying? Like, um your lips just melt in my mouth. Different stuff you can tell your partner. Again, people, I don't want to get a little too deep right now because y'all know me. But these are some of the things that you can tell your partner. You know what I'm saying? Partner to stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn around, look at her legs. You know what I'm saying? You got beautiful legs. You know what I'm saying? All these are different stuff right there you can tell your partner. You know, you're talking um about the sexual part of it now when you're inside of your partner. Um, let her know she feels inside. She feel beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Um, let her know she's priceless. These are different stuff like that you can tell your partner. And as you rightly said a while ago, um, in terms of like maybe letting the partner just chill and you do some of the stuff and whatnot. I know where you're going because listen, man, I heard so many stories like that as well. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that decide to let the girl just chill. You know what I mean? And when you let her chill and you just start to do the housework, man, you getting it good tonight, man. You do the housework. You get you getting it good tonight. You just say housework.
And we like it
Yeah.
when you stroke our hair and give us a massage and all of that. That is so nice. A foot rub. It really shows
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much
yeah,
you
yeah.
care.
Yeah, I mean, stroke the hair,
Hmm.
massage the feet.
The shoulders.
That's rubbing the shoulder, you
Yeah.
know, get your partner to feel comfortable and relax. That's another good thing as well. Is, that ladies do love, all these things turns a lady on, you know,
Hmm.
as well. you know, for men, you know, to turn, you know, one of the things that ladies love as well, you know, your hygiene. Let's be careful of that as well. You know what I'm saying? You must smell right, man. You must look right. Because you see, as long as you keep yourself straight, you know, stuff like that literally turn your lady on, man.
Exactly. Both parties.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, your
Mhm.
lady feels real good. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of ladies say, you know what? It's nothing like to have a man who got a nice, beautiful cologne.
The scent alone continue
The
on.
scent alone, you know, some ladies are very attractive to that as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we have some bonus tips for our listeners out there that's gonna make our ladies really, really happy. And we are going to look closer at the missionary magician position. And we are going to look at some sexual positions to make your lady come, to make your girlfriend. And we're looking at the missionary position. This is one of the most popular positions. Some call it. All right. He knows what we're speaking about.
Well, that's what they say, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So some call it vanilla, but different variations. And you know, I can't help Rocco, but as I hear vanilla, my mind went straight back to 50 Shades. Listeners, how many of you read that book where Christian gave Anna vanilla ice cream as one of the trinkets on the bracelet was a vanilla ice cream representing the missionary position. So we're going to look back, yeah. So some call it vanilla, but different variations can give women explosive orgasms. To give her a powerful G-spot orgasm in this classic position, you only need to make 2 simple tweaks. So firstly, so we're going to do a little bit of imagining here right now, okay, listeners? So first, you are going to put a pillow under her butt to tilt her pelvis. Next, you are going to throw her legs over your shoulders. Then thrust straight back and forth. And you will drive hard into her G-spot. If you can handle it without finishing too fast, rest both her legs on the same shoulder. She will feel tighter to you and you will feel massive to her. Right, so you're just making a little tweak to the missionary position. Okay, that's first position. Rocco, any comments before I move on to the second?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, definitely that can work. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That should definitely be a good position.
Okay, all right, so we're moving on
Well,
to
with
this.
the little extra that you
Yeah,
just had it today, that you just read
yeah,
about there.
yeah. So it's the extra that's going to make the difference.
Most definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to look at the second position, and this is the double doggy style. The classic doggy style position is a huge favorite for many men and women as well. Many women say it's the best sex position for orgasms. Here is how to take it to the next level and make it twice as orgasmic for your lady. have your partner lie flat. So this is the lady, your girlfriend, your wife. Have her lie flat on her stomach with a pillow under her pelvis. Again, the pillow creates a slight angle, and that is going to make her G-spot an easy target for your soldier. And you know something, guys, all the extra pillows that she wanted on her bed, aren't they starting to look better and better right now at this point in time? So,
yeah, definitely, you know.
so you're going to get on top of her and thrust straight down at a 90-degree angle. You will be plowing straight into her G-spot and making her feel crazy good. Hold her arms down by her side. This is not necessary. You may or may not do it. Preference. So you could hold her arms down by her side to show sexual authority while you whisper some dirty words into her ear. Right, so we're going to get into the next position. I don't want to rush it. I just want to give Rocco a chance if he wants to make any comment before we move on to the final position.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you, Hannah. Go on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another good one as well, too, you know. So guys, make use of the pillows in the bed. All right. That's another good position that definitely, you know, guys can, you know, take advantage of, you know. And first of all, as well, too, your lady must be willing to do it. That's one of the first things. Your lady must be willing to get into those different positions and stuff like that, because again, as we get as we did indicate early on and stuff like that, I mean, when you want to do this stuff, you make sure you talk to your partner, talk to her, you know what I'm saying, let her know, you know what I'm saying, baby, this is what we'll be doing, you know what I'm saying, and as long as she's straight and she can do it, you go for it. You want to be doing stuff and you know your lady in a lot of pain and stuff like that, and you just enjoying that particular position to your best, and your partner are not enjoying it. But it's not a good position as well.
All right, so we're going to look at the third final position. We said we're going to give you all 3 bonus tips. So the final tip tonight, I know you all are taking notes. And the third position, the lean back cowgirl position. So, you guys, your girl wants to have an orgasm. So, when she gets on top during your intimate time, she wants to show you exactly how to make it happen. But most guys are completely oblivious to this and end up pushing her orgasm further away by starting to thrust in a way that feels best to him, to you guys. But when a woman gets on top and rides on you the way that feels best to her, you notice that she does not go straight up and down. Instead, she grinds you. It's not intuitive to men, but that's the type of motion that's going to make her feel way better. Since it is not intuitive to men, they often hold her in place and start thrusting fast and hard from the bottom. It feels best for men. But if you want to make your partner orgasm, that is not going to cut it, guys. Instead, let her grind you and pay
Yeah.
attention. Yeah, okay, Rocco is agreeing. And pay attention to how she is stimulating her G-spot and clitoris. If she is laying on top of you and grinding, she is trying to stimulate her clit against your penis. If she is leaning back, she is trying to make your tip rub against her spot.
Right.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Yes, and this brings us back to the point where you were saying to observe your partner. Don't do what feels best to
Mhm.
you. Observe her body language, what she is doing, her facial expression, the pleasures of it. So, guys, it's about your partner as well as you paying attention. Very, very important for both of you to come out feeling satisfied and really enjoy what you just did and not vexation and do not want to go back into it again. So it keeps you closer. It makes your relationship stronger. And as we said, ladies, use your voice. Your voice is a powerful tool. It's the way you say what you say. That is what
Most
is going
definitely.
to create, yes, the atmosphere and push those hot buttons. So, my dear listeners, I hope you did enjoy Heart to Heart for today. This was a very sensitive, hot topic, though.
You realize a topic like this, you're gonna get much contribution, right?
Well, most people were listening because you could tell the
Yeah, they
listenership
do.
they
They
were
do.
listening attentively. And
Absolutely. So
yeah,
go tonight and enjoy yourself, my man. Go tonight and enjoy yourself, sister.
oh yes. So listeners, you can tune in again on the last Thursday next month for another edition of Heart to Heart when King Rocco will be in studio and we will be bringing another hot topic for you in the month of October.
Most certainly, definitely. And you guys can still write to us nevertheless, Keep your comments coming in, write to us, Art to Heart, UVC Radio, Art to Heart to UVC Radio, gmail.com. All right. Or you guys can also write us, radio@unitedvisionconnect.org. That is radio@unitedvisionconnect.org. Write us there. Also, you guys can definitely send us a voice note, 919-408-7455 or 646-443-6970. All right. And we're definitely going to read out your comment in the next broadcast or play your voice note. If you want to be anonymous, we respect your privacy. We're not going to mention your name. So whoever is sending us the voicemail or email.
That's correct, Rocco.
Yes. So, wow, it's been fun. But you know what? Unfortunately, our time creep up so fast, isn't it?
Yes.
And we definitely hope that, all our listeners out there in the radio world, make use of those tips and, consider what we say tonight, By the way, this is not our personal opinion. We actually bring information from research. All right. And so just let's be very clear on that. Okay. It's not our personal opinion. It's the research information we bring to you, our wonderful listeners tonight. So, any other word, Anna, before we leave?
About our donation?
Oh, definitely. We would like to encourage person to please check out our website, www.unitedvisionconnect.org. Smash that donate button for us here at UVC Radio people. Listen to me, man. You know, you've seen a lot of entertainment, a lot of stuff that we are doing here. But you know what, people? It come with a price. All right, it come with a cost. It is very expensive to run this project at UVC Radio, and we just can't do it alone, Anna, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the support of all the
Yeah.
listeners out there.
We need your financial support, our wonderful listeners out there in the radio world. All right. You can make a difference within minutes. We can make a difference within minutes. As long as we held each other hands together, we can make a difference at UVC Radio. Fortunately, you know, Anna, in the next 3 weeks or so, 2 weeks or so, you know what we were celebrating, right? Do you know that?
Oh, yes, our anniversary.
It's our anniversary. Yeah.
Yes.
3 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 years. And you know, we will definitely encourage all our participants, all our beautiful listeners all across the globe to please make that valuable financial contribution. Listen to me, people. Whether $1, $5, $10, $50, $100, $70, $30, $80, people, you can make a difference. We need of your financial support to keep UVC Radio going. Okay? As I said, it's a very expensive project. We just can't do it alone. Feel free to call us on 919-408-7455 or 646-443-6970. Follow us as well on Instagram, and you can send us a message on Instagram. We can assure you definitely going to get a response, okay? That is uvc.radio on Instagram. And also, you can send us a message on Facebook as well. UVC Radio on Facebook. Also, you guys can write to us by email, radio@unitedvisionconnect.org. That is radio@unitedvisionconnect.org. That is .org. We definitely in need of your financial support. You can make a difference within minutes. So once again, we urge you, our wonderful listeners right across the radio world, to please make a difference within minutes by donating your financial contribution. $1 do make a difference, isn't it, Anna?
You're right.
Yes. So what else do you want to talk? What else you want to tell the listeners before we wrap it up?
That they can join me for Sunrise Praise on Sunday morning, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern.
Most definitely. You guys can definitely join me tomorrow Friday, for the Friday Night Vibes at 8 p.m. rather, tomorrow evening. And also stay tuned tomorrow Friday for the Fiery Zone with your man Fonso Black. But Anna, so long. That's all we got for now.
That's right. So long, listeners. Take care. Remember, you are known, you are noticed, you are loved, and you are blessed. Take care, King Rocco. Bye-bye, listeners.
Hold on. All right. Yes, indeed, people. You've been listening to Art to UVC Radio, the sound that binds us together. I'm King Rocco HD with my co-host Lady Anna in Studio 2. It's been a wonderful program tonight. I trust that you guys definitely take those things and make use of it, and you guys enjoy the program.
Hey, Joe, don't call me boy, you know, see me I listen to Lady and King Rocco on UBC radio. See ya, leave me alone and turn up the radio.
From the moment that we met, that I'd be the one who get you wet. Yeah. 'Cause I can see passion in your eyes, and baby, the eyes they never lie. Telling me, oh, you know I'm on my way. Paging me whenever you can't reach me by phone. Oh, each and every day. Telling me that you're nasty. Oh yeah, you got a little hate inside. You know I do. It's alright.
Don't call me boy, you know, see me I listen to Lady and King Rocco on UBC radio. See ya, leave me alone and turn up the radio.
Sexual body. Now I hope you got an open mind. Yeah. 'Cause baby, my love is a one of a kind. Oh, do what you gotta do to make it right. 'Cause baby, it's gonna be a long night. And you be calling me, yeah. And you know I'm on my way. Hey. Whenever you can't reach me by each and every day. Alright. That you're nasty and you got a little freak inside. So I jump right in my car. And you got me feeling,